This glass pavilion, near the waterfront in Washington's southwest neighborhood, is unlike any other building in the District of Columbia. It was designed by an architect from Vancouver, Bing Tom, who gave it curves and transparency and lightness and even a sense of humor that you don't very often see in large civic buildings in Washington. Designed to house an expanded arena stage, it incorporates 3 theaters, a restaurant, a bar, and state-of-the-art backstage and office space. When Arena decided it wanted a new facility more than 10 years ago, they thought of moving somewhere nearby and abandoning their existing theaters, built in the 1960s and 70s. Tom proposed something different, incorporating the 2 existing theaters inside a large glass shell connected by public space with bars and other amenities, sort of like a large theater village under glass. It allowed Arena to stay in its historic home, preserve its 2 landmark theater spaces, and add just about everything else they wanted without moving. The details of Tom's design are as satisfying as his big idea is bold. Huge columns made of a wood composite support the roof, but they then taper to this very delicate, almost ballerina-like point. There's a wonderful sense of both nature and nurture behind that. The wood connects you to the outdoors, whereas this metal coupling reminds you of the engineering and architectural finesse behind the building. The windows slant outwards from the building, a detail Tom has used before to prevent visitors from seeing the reflection at night. And the thin white roof, another form Tom has used before, feels like a white cloud or a cap settling on the top of the building. It gives the architecture a bold profile even though it's not taller than anything around it. As Arena's patrons begin to explore the new Performing Arts Center, I think there are 2 places that will emerge as audience favorites. The Kogod Cradle, a small black box theater, does double duty. Its Richard Serra-like spiral form helps support giant trusses that hold up the roof, and it offers viewers a magic tunnel-like entry that helps the mind separate from the bustle of the lobby and open up to whatever happens on stage. And the terrace, built atop the old Krieger Theater, features a restaurant, good views of the building's interior and the waterfront, and a little rock garden, a nice Zen-like touch. The inner terrace connects to an outside terrace, accessible not just to theatergoers, but anyone who wants to visit from the street. It's here, with a view of the Washington Monument, the building has its most profound effect on the city. Who knew that Southwest Washington was so close to the center of things? That little reminder, that connection of a sometimes bleak neighborhood to the monumental core of the city, may be the best legacy of this extraordinary building.